Hey guys, it's Matthias, the Custservguy guy. It's Wednesday. Well, not really. It's Friday actually, but this is the Wednesday random reaction. It was supposed to be about a really good employee that sees the customers and has really great reactions, but something happened. Something bad and dark happened. I'm gonna tell you that story. To keep it short, the footage was lost. Thanks, Apple. Thank you for nothing. So I'll have a breakdown on Apple instead, thanking them for nothing basically. Then I'm going to analyze what happened. I'm going to show you how you can benefit from your mistakes and how you should look forward when something bad happens. I mean, bad things always happen. But in the end, I should probably thank Apple for making me a better podcaster. Go figure. So here is the week's random reaction. Started out doing as I usually do. Shot the video. Took a couple of minutes. Took forever to airdrop it from my iPhone to my iPad. Took a long time editing it in iMovie. I know I suck at editing as it is, but that's the way it goes. And then the fun part started, uploading it to YouTube. So I pressed export, and it exported, and it exported, and it exported. Took forever basically. And then I started to upload to YouTube. Well, this stopped faster than anything else. Apple has decided you can't upload large files. We can't transfer large files over 3G. So I tried with the Wi-Fi network instead. Didn't work. Started to upload. Took forever. And then it stopped. Cannot upload to YouTube. Was the error message from iMovie. What should a drunken sailor do? The publishing of the episode has to wait until tonight. Well, that was my mature decision after failing to upload. Failing to upload, exporting it to the camera roll and trying to upload it from there. Well, not really, because I had to get a new password from YouTube, and then I tried to upload again, and it didn't work. And just to make sure that I didn't do anything wrong, I tried it again. So it was a lot of upload attempts and a lot of time wasted. So now I have three versions of this footage. I have the raw footage in the camera roll. I have the edited version in iMovie, and I have an exported version in the camera roll. So three versions of the same movie. Then I had a grand idea of let's make some house cleaning. I deleted the movie clip from the camera roll, the raw footage that is. And since I didn't need the exported version from iMovie, I deleted that one as well. What I do is I upload HD video to YouTube, and then I upload SD video to the podcast. I don't want my video on YouTube to be HD, and I don't really know what kind of devices people look at this podcast in iTunes yet. So I use SD video just to save some space. Let's fast forward a couple of hours. So now you have me basically sitting in my couch in the evening, starting to upload. I started iMovie at least. When I started iMovie, I got a really strange error message. Cannot find video. Want to search for video? Huh? Started to feel a little itch back in my neck. Okay, search for video. I searched for the video, and what happened? You guessed it right. No video. All video was gone from iMovie. Gone. So, Houston, we have a problem. A big problem, actually. You know what I found out? The hard way? Yep, you guessed it. iMovie uses the raw video in the camera roll to produce the video in iMovie. It is first when you have exported the video from iMovie that you have a working copy. You know the feeling when you've done something wrong, something terribly wrong? You know that when panic sets in, your stomach starts to feel a little funky, your head starts pounding, you start feeling the veins on the side of your neck? That's me yesterday. I was like, silent. Not a word. Totally silent. Like a fish out of water. So, this little smartass deleted the video he needed. Boom! Gone. And there I lashed out. Thank you, Apple. Thanks for nothing. You ruined my video. Well, said a little bit more, talked a little bit longer, and said some. I was a little bit more upset then. But I could go on forever and ever, and just blaming everybody and his brother about what they've done wrong, how stupid the design of the system is, why don't you get an informative message about this, anything like that. But here's the guy to blame. If you should put blame anywhere, it should be here. What can you learn from this? Don't focus your energy on things you can't change. What has happened, and do the best of the situation. So, to be smart here, what have I learned from this series of unfortunate events? Here it is. Nobody died. Nobody got hurt. I wasn't working on the restoration of Mona Lisa or digging up a new gravesite for the Egyptian pharaohs. It was just a podcast. It can be recreated. Not exactly the way I said it, not exactly the way I did it, but it can be recreated. What did I learn from this? I made 3 mistakes. Don't delete raw footage until you have published the episode. Don't try to upload an episode without a solid internet connection. And the third thing is I have to really think about my shooting, editing, publishing routine. It should be done in time, preferably before it has to be published, so I can just set it on auto schedule. And the benefits of this horrible mistake? Well, I get to shoot another episode. It's good. God knows I really need to know how to act in front of the camera. Woohoo, woohoo, happy yoy, I get to edit again. Well, it's actually quite fun editing, but I need to get better at it. I suck, actually. And that's coming in a future episode of Custservguy, now available on iTunes. I get to publish it again. So my routine will become faster. You know what? I got a great story out of it. And I decided to share it so you can learn from it as well. So learn 3 things that will secure the continuation of this podcast. I also got 4 benefits out of it, which I decided to share, and hopefully you can learn from it. I definitely have learned from it. So I have to change what I said beforehand. Thanks for everything, Apple. Quick recap then. It is okay to make mistakes. You have no one to blame but yourself. Don't focus your energy on things in the past that you can't change. Analyze your mistakes. Point out what you have learned from your mistakes. Define the benefits you got from your mistake. Be grateful for your mistake. It actually made you better. So guys, this was all for the Wednesday random reaction. Shot, edited and published on a Friday. Shit happens. Learn to deal with it. That's a short version of this episode. As always, follow me on iTunes, twitter.com/Mr. Handley, or bit.ly/Custservguy. That takes you to YouTube, subscribe and comment and all of that stuff. Thanks for listening, and as always, greatness lies ahead.